And we should be. And we're live. So y'all know me, I get to talking when I come on. I just catch up when you can. Um, I'm gonna be sitting here talking about accountability in here because oh Lord, I'm all loud and everything on the TV. Yeah, we gonna be talking about some accountability shit because I see some trifling shit going on and it just ain't in this sector. It's in a whole lot of few sectors and people around the conscious community or whatever community you want to call themselves, the get real crew. I'm gonna need y'all to wake the fuck up, or go to sleep because y'all like to say y'all woke. So I need y'all to go to sleep. Y'all not holding people accountable for their actions, and I got a problem with that. I'm not understanding when we start blaming children because grown ass men can't keep their dick in their head. I'm sorry, y'all know I'm real. Oh, let me make my disclaimer. Um, in case I start talking to you, you didn't catch on. I cuss and I call things straight down the motherfucking middle. And I'm going to piss a lot of people off with what I'm going to say tonight. But hey, pray about it. Ask God for understanding because I ain't going to change it. We're going to be talking about this thing called accountability because the lack of it is crazy. And the lack of people that sidelining some of this bullshit is crazy. Like I said, put my disclaimer out there. When do we start blaming children because grown ass men is nasty and perverted as hell? I'm seeing quite a few of y'all people sit here and try to defend this piss poor, roach faced, having ass nigga polite. Whatever name, polite, whatever, brother polite, whatever. He ain't no brother of nobody. He worked for the devil. Don't even know that fucking man. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with y'all blaming these children. It's the 14-year-old fault that this grown ass man is out here. Wait, excuse me. That's not what we're going to do. Please don't bring that shit over here. We don't got to see all the evidence. Baby, let me tell you, I believe a child first and prove to me later. If I'm wrong later. But as of right now, he a pedophile. He a nasty ass. And we gonna have to stop, sit here and sit up here and saddle up to bullshit because that's what the fuck it is. This nigga's a nasty ass nigga, and she ain't the first one he done tried to groom into being a wife. The ones he got now, she started off as he was fucking with her when she was a kid. But y'all sit up here, amen, and the bullshit. This is what we do now. This is what the conscious community does. So we're sitting here and we blame children because grown ass men is fucking nasty. He a nasty ass bastard. He is what he is. And y'all sitting up here sidelining that stupid shit. How you gonna sideline with a man who been accused of that? I don't have no friends who's been accused of that. I don't know what type of fucking friendship people got going the fuck on, but cut that shit out. There's plenty of people sitting up in jail today riding the coattails of somebody else's shit. There was many of folks who wish they could have went back and said, I wish I would have said, don't do it. I wish I could have said, told myself, don't go get in the car. But some of y'all will ride with a motherfucker so they go right into the gates of hell. And I don't understand that. What up, though, binary? Hey, Carl. Hey, Vic. I don't understand that how we ride in this. I don't like how the black men are sitting here patting that shit on the motherfucking back. That's not no shit you pat on the back. Ain't like he went and robbed a bank or nothing. Ain't like he went and gave to the poor and out here feeding and needing. They was fucking with him. I'm so sick of y'all niggas telling about their man is after him. He ain't doing shit. He ain't did a motherfucking thing for the community. Can't make a stride nowhere. So why the fuck would the white man be after him for anyway? I've heard some of the excuses, and I'm gonna need for y'all not to do that shit. I am going to need for y'all to hold folks accountable for their shit. I get that's y'all friends, that's y'all partner, and all that bullshit. But like I say, I don't have friends who are pedophiles. I don't have friends who go and walk around grooming other fucking people's kids so you can fuck them. I don't have that. I don't have friends like that. Like, I'm going to go ahead and say it again. If you weren't here at the top of the hour, I just get to talking. If you missed it, you got to go back and look at it again. But I'm trying to be on time for Slander Ave tonight. So that's why I came on a little early. Like I say, disclaimer, I cuss. I'm going to say some shit that's going to probably piss a whole lot of you off, but you know, hey, pray about it. Ask God for understanding. You'll be all right. I promise you. You'll be fine. But back to what I was saying, I'm going to need the men to start holding this man accountable for his shit. Like, he got a record. Like, he got history of doing some shicey ass shit. Like, let's just all be real. If your child came to you with that type of situation, will you go stand next to the motherfucking man and be like, oh, that's my guy, over your child? No, this is a 14-year-old child, not a grown woman. I don't know what some of y'all were doing at 14. I know everybody's like, oh, we probably was fucking and all that shit at 14. I wasn't. Have my legs closed. And everybody else's kid ain't out here being frisky neither. So I don't know how y'all here blaming a child for some shit a grown-ass motherfucking man. This motherfucker older than me. And I'm in my 30s. But y'all want me to hold a fucking kid like an adult and the man like he a child. You see, y'all right. Some of y'all make right wrong and wrong right. That ain't got no understanding in that bullshit. How can that be right anyway? I don't care how you fix your mouth to say it. I don't care none of that. How do some of y'all fix y'all mouth to say, was he set up? Set up by whom? Whom? It's his motherfucking dick. The girl was drugged. So how did she get the drugs? She didn't walk herself there. DNA don't lie. It was on her. That's how they got him. So, I mean, how much of this do y'all need? I mean, do y'all need to be in there with a video and shit? Like, what the fuck? So y'all want to chastise motherfucking R. Kelly, but where is that same for polite, perverted, whatever the fuck that motherfucker's name is? I know what his name is. I'm just choosing to fuck it up. He ain't polite shit. He full of shit is what he is. The nigga's been a pervert for a while. He been in the conscious community doing little dirty shit for a while. He been scamming the community. I don't see how folks didn't see it. The man been scamming for years. This is not Polite's first time in the midst of some bullshit. He has been scamming folks for years. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong going here and working your ass off and getting what everybody else is supposed to be getting. This is why we have problems, because we want to amen bullshit. We want to amen niggas, because that's not a black person, because I refuse to call that a black man when that's really a nigga. And a nigga need to be in jail. That's where his ass need to be. Locked up in the lowest parts of the jail. Send his ass in Mississippi. They over there struggling in the prison system. And toilets don't work and shit over there. Y'all go look it up. Yeah, Mississippi going through some changes in their prison system. They got them people living like they just, scum. Like no running water backed up. When they do have the water, sewage, trash everywhere. I'm going to find the link somewhere and tell y'all about it. That's going to be on one. But this is a mess. Y'all go, amen this? Not all of you, some of you. Because that's your man's and them. And you just can't believe this man got to get the gab and then scammed all these people. Of course he couldn't do that. No, he been a weirdo. He looked like a dried up beetle. Like, come on now. Looking like a crushed up blunt. And then got the nerve to say and tell me this man was righteous and all this other shit. And they trying to set him up. Who? Because he ain't been doing nothing but working for the people. Any person that does shit and y'all sit by beside him and don't speak on it, don't say that silence means you agree. A lot of the times. It means you ain't got the guts to say what you needs to be said. Sorry, but I ain't no punk in this system over here, so I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. I know a pervert when I see a pervert, and I picked that perverted shit up a while ago. Talking about, it's polygamy in here, but more than one wife. You can only legally marry one. The rest of them, and the one he got now, she started off when she was 16 and shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out how people are justifying this mess, because it makes no motherfucking sense. And that ain't just to the people that sideline the Polite situation. It's been people around the sector that likes to sideline bullshit. Like, okay. Now, I can honestly say the one that I've seen check their friend was, let me see your transcript. She tried to, hey, you messing up. Hey, it ain't you. We need to backtrack that up. Like, she tried. And I'm not saying it because she's in my chat. I'm saying it because I'm just real, and that's how I seen it. It was before and all that.
She told her. She tried to tell her. It's the ones that don't hold people accountable I have issue with. We don't hold folks accountable where it needs to be accountable. Like I said earlier, there's many folks sitting up in a jail cell that was just riding in the car. And he had shit to do and none of what was going on. But they was riding in the car. You guilty by association, so all y'all got to go down. I didn't know this when they go rob a bank. So the fuck what? You was in the car. So this is how we're playing. That's I can tell some of y'all don't know motherfucking street. Like some of y'all know Sesame Street. You don't know real fucking street at all. Like what happened to integrity and holding people up to their shit? Nobody wants to hold people up to their shit. Like I noticed that. The ones that be caping Bill hard for folks, they'll chop right over the ignorant shit they fucking do. And just they blind to that shit. But boy, baby, let somebody do something to them or something to their funky ass friend. All of a sudden, you got everything to say. But what was you doing when your partner, your boy, your homie, your brother, your soul glow, whatever the fuck you want to call the motherfucker? Where's that? How are you my friend if you can't tell somebody the truth? What type of shit is that? That is not a friendship. That is your enemy because they setting you up for some bullshit. And they're going to watch you go down in the flame, fool. Some of y'all is fools. Some of y'all is over the age of 35 and y'all running to and fro looking for friends and scrambling and shit. So y'all go with all type of shit. See, don't nobody cash out this over him to run shit. This all my shit. So I can say what I want and fuck whoever I piss off. Because at the end of the day, truth is truth. And the problem is people can't stand to hear no fucking truth. And that's the problem. When somebody tell you, hey, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that. Now you got your nose turned up like you right and can't be wrong. See, there's something wrong with that. Them the people you need to be running from. When they get to a point where you can't tell them nothing, and I'm going to do what I want to do, fuck if it's right or wrong. I see, I'm right, everybody else just fucking wrong. That needs to be corrected. You need to take a good look at your motherfucking friendship and think to myself, now, she can't hear shit that I say, but she want me to listen to everything she says. Or he or she, because it applies to both sexes. Or the shim, whoever you want to be in the middle, it applies to everybody. No judgment here, but it applies to everybody. You have to hold folks accountable for their shit. Stop ABCing shit. Y'all be, I ain't never so many people be on people's dicks. Y'all be grown as fuck and be on other motherfuckers' dicks. Like, now you know this motherfucker wrong. And you just, no, y'all, I have never seen so many people come up with it. Some of y'all need to be lawyers. Some of y'all will come up with the best fucking excuses for the bullshit some of y'all friends fucking do. Like, I thought I ain't never seen it till black folks was this bad, but some of y'all is this bad. Anytime you get these motherfuckers that's amen in that shit and they know the shit is wrong, yet they don't tell the person that they need to tell, that's not your motherfucking friend. It just ain't. I ain't never seen friends where I can't tell them the motherfucking truth. If I'm wrong, correct me. Don't let me sit and keep heading off into traffic and you see the motherfucking traffic and you don't say shit, but you riding in the passenger side. Same shit. As friends, you the motherfucking passenger. That is the driver, if that's how y'all want to put it. And if you see the whole, all that traffic up there, you see the shit. You know there's traffic up there. But your motherfucking friend is going 80 fucking miles, going straight toward the fucking danger. And you not going to say, hold up, stop. Wait a minute. Hold, stop. You going to try to get the wheel. You going to punch him. You going to scream. You going to say something. Same rules apply to your everyday basic friend. If you my friend and you see that there's danger ahead, I expect for you to correct that shit. Hey, let me holler at you over to the side. Girl, you was tripping today. You all right? What the fuck going on with you? You can't be doing, shit you would say to your real motherfucking friend. Like, people got to think of loyalty mixed up with silent amen to people's bullshit. Sometimes you have to just stop, hey, girl, get the fuck off the internet. Just get the fuck off. You don't need to be on the internet today. This has done too much for you. I know you may not listen to me, but I'm trying to tell you, I see you going on a rough spot. I'm seeing that there's some things that's conflicting to what you used to be and what you are now. Can you please just let's go on a girls We'll meet together. Let's go on a girls out or some shit. Go to the movies. Go see Niagara Falls. Go look at niggas on Jamaica. I don't know. I don't care. But get the fuck off the goddamn online shit. If you online so much that it's making you act out of character, it's time to get that ass off the fucking line. That's basic human knowledge. That's like your kids getting crazy over a video game. Now you see them getting crazy. And you're okay, shut that shit off. You can't handle it. Give me this shit. You don't need it on, be on it. Go to bed. Go read. Go do something. But you need to get up off this fucking game because you're tripping. Same shit applies to you adult motherfuckers. Some of you people needs to get off the internet for a little while. I'm not saying that you're bad. I'm not saying we don't want to hear from you. We don't. But still, I want you to get the fuck off the internet with your bullshit. I was watching some shit today and I'm like, this person ain't said shit about you. I'm trying to figure out why a certain individual has the audacity to keep making these videos, and we've got the polite situation. We've got, Tariq Nasheed situation. We have shit going on that's major. And people are making videos about some shit that ain't got shit to do about nothing. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. ASS, what the fuck did Be Accountable do to you? You call him a bitch and shit? Like, what the fuck is that shit about? No, why everybody got to be all bitches and shit? Knowing you a coward and know you're not going to go up on nobody's piano, because that was an excellent time for you, Miss ASS, was when we had the district. You could have been prosecutor for Darrell. You talk the most shit, I expect your mucky ass to be there. Now you're mad because I called you a monkey. I said what I said. I expected you should have been the first one. Me, I'll prosecute. It's me, because you had the most shit to motherfucking say about him. I went over to be, actually somebody told me to go over there to be nosy right quick. On ASS, she has a video still discussing Binary, like Binary give a shit about her. Binary is on his own shit. He ain't even been making no videos like that pertaining to her. So I don't know. She called Be Accountable a bitch. Yes, she did. It's in the title, girl. If you have to go over there. She got Be Accountable. Yeah, I don't understand. That part I don't get. Because Be Accountable don't mention her. Like, that's bullying, folks. You out here purposely trying to get swung on. You just see how he just put the oracle in her place? Girl, you better pipe down. Like I said, that was a perfect motherfucking opportunity for you to get on the panel and go out here and tell a story. Now you want to make videos and shit after the fact. I don't want to see him. I don't want to hear him now. You should have got there and did that. I mean, really, if you did all of that, why you just didn't be the prosecutor? I mean, come on now. If I have an issue with somebody and I'm making videos on videos and we ain't like to tell it for years, and somebody got a sector court and I'm finna show the sector he ain't who he say he is according to her and shit like that, I'm gonna be the first one in line to be the prosecutor. I'm not gonna be hiding in no bushes, sneaking, looking at the shit when you could have been involved. That don't make no motherfucking sense. Because you have the opportunity. Like I told you, my shit is open. You could have came and had your discussion that you had with me. We could have cleared the air. I still wouldn't like it. I don't like how you're representing yourself. I don't like how you are representing the community in which you say you work for. Because to me, I'm going to be mad, be bad when I say this. But some of you, and you, man, I would never want to be around you. I bet if we all were slaves and we was all trying to get free, we was all meeting up trying to get free, you would go tell on us because you couldn't run it. That's the type of person you are. I have figured this shit out. You can't tell me you have not been involved in doxing because you had. You can't tell me that. So you can't go and say Darrell was lying when you've been doing it. And you ain't the only one that's been doing it. See, I don't believe in doxing. I said, I don't believe in doxing. That's not true for some people that I do know. Some folks ain't got no problem to do. They're the FBI, finding bitches information. The FBI, that's what the fuck they do. They can go on the computers and get all your shit, get your kid's social security number and everything. I ain't got time for that shit. So, but that's just me. But you can't throw rocks when you done did the same shit. See how nobody want to hold folks accountable? See that shit? That's that backwards shit. You out here doing the most, but you had time and enough opportunity to come settle whatever, hash out whatever problem you had with anybody. There was more than enough opportunity for you to do that. So you're choosing to be an ass. You're not changing an ass, just an ass. Because that's how you acted. You're not acting like a woman. You're not acting like a person who got a family. You're not acting like you love the black community. You're not acting like you love black men. You're not acting like you respect black women. So who sent you? Who are you working for? Because now I'm looking at your side eye. You going this whole time, right? They're lying to me. You were talking about make a change. Because you trying to turn this whole, he's got a problem with ADOS. He never said that shit. He never said he had a problem. Let that man alone. Now, how's the 1 minute you want to use this shit last year, now he ain't shit this year? What the fuck happened? People have their own opinions, thoughts, minds, and behaviors. I just expect grown people to make other folks accountable for their shit. There's a difference in someone talking about you and someone attacking you. Attacking you would be, I'm finna dox your place of work, call up there, write multiple letters. Hold on, wait a minute. Amen. Like, is somebody, I know I'm hitting somebody right in their forehead. I know I am. Because too much of this shit goes on. How are you helping the black community by doing that? How many schools that need special education teachers and you trying to take a teacher out of that because you mad about what the fuck they said? I'm mad at you. Did you want to play, oh, he's attacking a black woman? Buyer beware. No, bitch, you beware. You the problem. You ain't notice you the problem. You the problem. It ain't other people. It's you. Why would you want to take a special needs teacher out of that field? Why would you want to do this shit? That makes no sense to me, because who is going to replace what you took out? You're not trying to help black people. You're trying to help killers. Everybody want to make a big deal, and I'm just sick and tired of them because I know there's one people that they fool with because he is of mixed race, because he's Japanese and he's black. Okay, this is where we teach him about his black history. This is where we all can pitch in on this motherfucker. Like, hey, did you know this? Hey, did you know that? This is what we're supposed to be here for, to teach other people about us. It was the same thing with Carrie Ann. If you just see and teach her, hey, that's not all black men. That's just the ones you met with. There is something to taking care of our families, working jobs, providing, making sure our wives are happy and our kids are secured and loved for and cared for. We work a job. We're now hustling and grinding the illegal way. Not being niggas, but being real fucking black men. Hold on. I thought we teach around here. Like I said, I knew I was going to piss some of y'all off, but hey, talk to Jesus. I don't want to hear it. This is where I talk my shit, because that's some real shit. All these people that know about the African-American history that we have, you mean to tell me we can't pour this into other people? How are you going to pour it into your children? You can't even teach somebody else. Y'all not willing to teach. Y'all willing to bang. Where the bang from? Why are we banging on our own? It's bad enough everybody else doing it. So we got to fight our own? We really fight in our own. This is education. This is a part where you can educate. Hey, did you know we invented the refrigerator? Did you know we got the technology for the iPhone? That software came from a black man. This is shit people don't normally know because they hide it from us. They want us out here thinking we are shit, we are nothing, we never been nothing, never gonna be nothing, and we the scum of the earth. Why not change that shit? And we could have started with binary. Some folks made a big deal because he's biracial. Like he had anything to do with that. He ain't had shit to do with it. He just showed up on the plan. Now, this is where we teach him about his history that he wasn't familiar with. This is what we teach Carrie Ann about shit she's not familiar with. Like, what happened to that? All these educators and therapists and shit, and don't nobody know how to teach nobody nothing? Everybody has said some shit that's been backwards or wrong or anything, including me. I am not perfect. I got my faults like everybody else. And so I don't throw shit. Like, cause I know I ain't perfect, but I'm saying you can teach a motherfucker you got good. Sometimes it ain't what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. Because the whole Carrie Ann situation could have went a whole lot differently than what it went if it was carried out, better than what it was carried out. I'm sorry, but that's just a motherfucking point. You know what I'm saying? I have to say that, hey, if you can't teach, and y'all remember that women, we are naturally, I don't care if you're the hardest motherfucking dyke on the planet, but baby, we all get emotional. That's just that's in us. That's part of our DNA. And people out here making fun of the girl because the girl was finna get emotional because she feared for her job, her livelihood outside of YouTube, because folks won't hold other people accountable. That is that lady's job. And she got scared off because she didn't want y'all fucking with a job. And that's understandable. But how many more people have came into the sector and we've done like that? How many people have came into the sector? We could have taught them that we are different from what the books say, what statistics say, what you see outside of your community. Because Black people are queens and kings. So I'm trying to figure out when we jump over teaching and we went straight to demeaning. How do we jump over that? Oh, but hold up. Everybody don't want no real shit, though. Like I say, I piss people off. But at the end of the day, ask yourself, am I speaking any truth to it? Because I know I am. That bothers me. That bothers me. Y'all want us to be so hard and go hard as women. We want to go hard, go hard, go hard. And then we show the least bit of motherfucking womanly emotion. Y'all pounce on it like I don't know nobody's business. Why? What happened to that respect that y'all demand from the women? Why can't women get that same motherfucking respect? The shit go both ways, because a motherfucker cuts out your goddamn mama, baby, you gonna tear up the whole fucking city about your mama. But remember, that's somebody else's child. Remember, you got a daughter if you got kids. You got a daughter. And if you like women, you may have kids one day. What happens when somebody disrespects your daughter like that? Are you going to sit there and just be, oh, they're just being who they are? No, you're going to be mad as hell, finna fuck up the table and the dominoes on the table. Y'all better get real, for real though. Accountability. That's real shit. Treat somebody how you would want somebody to treat you. And it really comes right down to that. You don't want nobody doxing your motherfucking job and trying to find out where your kids go to school, where your wife works. See, that's too fucking nosy. When you get down to calling people's jobs and trying to find out where they live and all that bullshit, that's too motherfucking nosy. You're too nosy. And you're not doing it for no good. You're doing it to be evil and malicious. And you know you're being malicious, but you try to talk over it like people don't see the true nature of what the fuck you're doing. Eyes open, everybody not blind to the cult shit. You can only pay a fool for so long, but it's basically out there. You don't give a fuck about nobody but how you feel, and at that one motherfucking time. Fuck the shit later on down the fucking line. Now, what if some shit had happened and that shit would have went more tragic than what it would with Carrie Ann? Because she admitted on the account she has mental health issues, just like a whole lot of us. She was just real enough to admit her. There's a whole lot of us that got some mental motherfucking shit wrong with them, including thou. Me too. I'm a little crazy sometimes. I'm a little ADHD. And if I don't take my motherfucking medicine, I'll be zooming through this bitch on some real shit. And there's a whole lot of y'all that need to go see a therapist or two. If you ain't gonna talk to God, hell, go talk to somebody and figure this shit out. But y'all can't ruin folks and then sit and play, I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. But I. No, if that shit would have been backwards and that shit would have been left with Carrie Ann and Carrie Ann would have did something to yourself, who y'all think would have took the responsibility? and see how many people would have not held him accountable. I'm just saying, them facts on some real shit. You see it every day in people's lives. People get to their breaking point and they snap the wrong way. And they hurt themselves or other people. It don't got nothing to do with your skin tone or none of that shit. It got basically to do what Common Ass fucking said. Everybody got a limit. And when you're on there, you gonna pick it and somebody gonna go smooth smoke off. Homicidal or suicidal. And then what you gonna do? Because it's gonna be too late to say, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Y'all know this shit recorded. You know, people record folks. Just in case you go back and backtrack. They have that shit on recording. Y'all got to start thinking about other people other than yourselves. Especially when you're dealing with the opposite sex. You deal with the opposite sex a lot in this sector. We cross paths. We crisscross with one another. And not on no freaknik type shit. Just obey how you doing. If I don't see a person for a while and I'm in the chat and they normally was there, and if I can find they email me or some shit, I go to find out how they doing. You all right? I ain't saying you all right. You straight? There ain't nothing wrong with doing that. That don't mean you out here looking fast. That's just a common good person in you. Hey, I would want somebody to look out for me if ain't nobody came and see me and I ain't seen me in a while and ain't nobody. Somebody better come and check up on me. It's only a good thing to do. It's being a good person outside these walls. If you have that type of connection where y'all talking offline and all that shit, why is that you can't tell folks when they fucking wrong? Oh, y'all can get on the telephone and talk about it, but your asses can't get on the telephone to make sure a motherfucker straight. Hey, man, you better want to go correct that, man. You said some real fucked up shit. No, I'm going to tell you how you say it. It ain't what you said, it's how you said it. It's how you carried it out. The execution was wrong. I just wanted you to know you might want to go correct that because you don't, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we about as Black men. This is not what we about as Black women. This is not what we about as good guys. This is not what we about as AFW or AWF, whatever the initials that she got to call. Because you call y'all anti-fraud warriors. Boom. AFW. Boom. We're there. That's that real shit. Like for real. Y'all can get offline and gossip about motherfuckers and go and set up shit and y'all go out and reach out and find videos and all that shit from way back when. Y'all can at least get on the phone and tell people when they need to be held accountable for their actions. Cause I saw that I saw it. Oh, it's clear as day. I saw that shit. I said, now look at here. Really? Really? Your friends can't correct you? When your friends can't correct you, I don't know what to say. That you've now made yourself a cult leader. And I can't hang with that. I'm not on either side. I'm on the Lord's side, like I always say. I'm on the side of right. You can't be right when you side like amen and bullshit over on the sideline. Just, okay, yeah, that's right. And you know what's wrong. Oh, okay. You know what's wrong. You still know what's wrong. After I done hollered and screamed and all that shit, the shit's still wrong. And the shit need to be corrected. You're not going to move forward until you go back and correct some of that bullshit that you done did. It will stagnate you. Probably using that in the wrong motherfucking way because I talk with an accent. But it will make you stagnant. It sure the fuck will. You'll be stagnant in your growth. Your channel won't grow. Because they done saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They saw how you was on yesterday's page. Now you talking something different today. Which one is you? They don't know which one to pick. You're going to stagnate your own fucking channel. If this is what your intention is for YouTube, and you try to take it to bigger and better things. And that's just real shit, though. Like, honestly. It ain't just the polite shit. It's everything. Because it's been a lot going on that I saw this week. I'm glad to see the girl back. Hi, Carrie. I'm glad to see you back. And shit like that. I don't want nobody to be gone. I said the same thing when Darrell came back and he started talking some sense. When he deleted all that bullshit he had on before, when I wasn't watching, then he came back, he scrapped that shit clean, came back and talking right with some sense. Then I went over there and I said, well, okay, this is what you're doing over here. I like this part. I'll watch one or two couple of videos. Look, I'm not anti-support nobody. I support everybody. Where you're right, you right, and I will back you up when you're right. But once my mama used to say, I don't care what you did, but if you right, I will stand behind you. But if you wrong, you're going to suffer them consequences. Period. And that's real talk, because that's how it works in real fucking life. When you do some dirty ass shit, there's consequences for that shit. You think you ain't got the consequences now, but later on down the line, it's gonna come up again. Then what? Then you done forgot about the shit. You done forgot about the shit. But they ain't forgot. Karma don't play. Look, man, God don't like ugly, but he ain't too fine and pretty neither. That's why you see a whole lot of real pretty women got fucked up attitudes. They got something mentally wrong, emotionally fucking wrong, because the outside crest looked all good. Y'all didn't see, y'all just looked at the crest. You didn't get behind that and see what's the real fuck up. Then you find out pretty ain't as pretty no more. She not pretty because her attitude stank. She stank. She may not wash ass, but all you saw was the outward appearance. So that's crazy as fuck. I'm sorry, I'm tired of reading this. What the hell y'all talking about these comments? Father, what happened? What up, partners? Hey, y'all, thank y'all for coming up in here and hearing me talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? I talk my shit, but I talk the right shit and stuff like that. I'm glad to see y'all and shit like that because, you know, I've been trying to do my thing and shit, and sometimes, hey, it took me a while to figure out how this motherfucking steam yard work, but I got it. Took me 17 damn minutes, but shit, I got it. But y'all, I could open the panel up. We got a little time because y'all know me. I don't be on here bullshitting. I'm open panel where I want to talk. Y'all can come up and talk your shit. Like I said, we are open. Hey, money. We are, this is open panel. Please feel the need if you have anything you would like to say concerning anything that I just said or want to backtrack, add to it, bring your ass on up here. You can always do that. But, hey, like I keep telling folks, like, you got to be real. You got to be real with yourself first. And if I can't be real with my friends and I can't be real, they talking about, you want my loyalty, but I can't be real with you. See how that work out? See how that sound real fucking stupid? Like, you want my loyalty, but I can't be 100 with you. I got to be a fake ass friend. If I got to be a fake ass friend, I don't want to be your motherfucking friend and fuck your loyalty. I ain't got loyalty to bullshit. People better start getting the mind to think for themselves and not follow with the leader. Because a lot of times the leader is a cult leader and they wrong. And in their minds, I'm wrong and I'm right and I can't be wrong. I know plenty of people like that. And I do mean plenty of folks that have that mentality about themselves. When you get to a point where you can't be corrected, there's something wrong with that. Child, who is this? Got to be the picture now.
Hi, hello there. Hey, Nita, what's up?
Child, I got this child. We on live picture up here. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. Just hearing you administer at work again.
I just be spitting some real shit though. Like there's some shit I'll be looking at, be going on in the sector. I'll be like, y'all not, what the fuck? Weird shit.
Well, what is your secret to being able to speak so long without taking deep breaths? Like, do you do exercises?
ADHD.
Oh wow.
I got ADHD. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to y'all. If y'all can tell, I got ADHD, and you'd be surprised. Majority of my family talks the same way as I do. But yes, I have ADHD, and I just speed talk. I just say what's on my mind, and I don't pause. It just comes out. Eventually, in there, I take a breath, so I ain't dead. So I'm breathing. I know it don't seem like it, but I'm breathing.
Okay.
And I used to roast really well as a kid, when I was younger.
Cause I'm every time I hear you, I'm really amazed. Like I'm like, damn, is this chick on? Just pause, take a time out real quick, get some water. Oh, you just going.
I do. Like for real, I'm a speed talker. Sometimes I gotta slow down because I talk too fast, and I have a little of a accent with it because I've been down south too long. But yeah. I got ADHD and that shit, and then I used to roast real. I used to go head to head with niggas in the projects head to head, and you gotta know how to spit real quick and real fast. So that takes another side to that because I used to run it with the best of them. So that's why I can go like that. That's why it don't take me that long to do my live.
Oh
Fuck up
yeah,
4 hours. I can do that shit in an hour.
yeah. True. So, I know you've been talking about the sector and Carrie Ann and Polite, but what do you think is the major reason why people are afraid to keep people accountable for stuff? Because I have a reason, but what's your reason?
Because I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that people want that belonging thing. Like they belong to a group, they feel they have to be loyal to whatever group it is, they have to go with whatever the bullshit is. It's kind of like a gang. It really is. Same philosophy as a gang. You don't hold the gang leader responsible and shit like that, and you shut up and you just sit on the sideline and don't say shit. It's a gang. It really fucking is. The same mentality. I really think people are just used to that. Well, he's who he is, so I don't got to say nothing. Or she's who she is, and I don't got to say nothing. I mean, they know what's up. I mean, maybe they know something I don't know. You know, people make excuses for other people's bullshit. Like, I can like you, but I can tell you the truth, too. A lot of times, people want to tell their people the truth and just don't do it. Just because they're just like, I don't want to be outed. And then people are getting paid on here, too. So, I don't want to stop my funding.
Yeah, and then people, when shit hits the fan, then they start talking about, oh, I always knew that this was gonna happen. I'm like, then why didn't you say shit about it?
Right.
Like with remember, do you remember when Michi X used to be working with Boyce Watkins?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was weird. I was like, but I was like,
she was. I remembered watching her go in on. I think it was Paris Milan.
It was Paris Milan
Complaining about
rant.
about how Paris Milan's a liar because, well, Boyce never shorted me out of my money, and then when she got shorted out of her money, she turns around and
real quick.
Then she was like, "Why do people always gotta wait until something happens to them before they speak out?" I'm like, "Bitch, do you hear yourself? Like, you're one of those people. Like, come on." And then she blocked me from her channel because I said that or I typed that. So I'm like,
she blocked you? I ain't told her in a minute. I don't know if I'm blocked or not, but I have like 3 or 4 different screen names.
I'm blocked over there.
Dang, are you getting kicked out of everywhere?
Well, because all I got to do is make one statement, and then some people want to block me. Like when I was on Sonetter's channel, and I asked him, "How do you feel about introducing all these scammers and frauds to the community?" And I got blocked.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, Bottom. You quick to make. You're quick with it, and a lot of times you tell the truth, and them chats and people block that because they don't want that out. They don't want that image out of whoever it is that they're trying to protect. Like me, I can care less. Like for me, I don't invest into people that I think thinks they're right all the time. Everybody has a fault somewhere. Yeah. Everybody does. Nobody is right 100% of the time. Everybody lies. And let me say that one more time. Everybody lies. Boom. Now everybody can be free now.
Yeah.
Everybody's free now.
Not lies. Lies.
Yeah, like lies. Like I know people that tell lies to their kids today. You done told the boss man you went to lunch and he said be back at 10:30. You don't come back to 10:45. See what I'm saying? You lied. But you clocked in like you've been in this motherfucker all goddamn time. I know, because I done did it.
Like when my parents told me that Santa was real, and then I looked at the presents and it was their handwriting. I was like, God damn it.
Like they tried to like they were trying to tell my daughter that the Santa was real, and I was like, look, babe, I ain't finna lie to you. Mama went out with her hard-earned money and we bought all this stuff. You was when we bought it. You just didn't see it. Mm-hmm. I don't lie to her and make up like there's a big white man coming. We don't even have a chimney. Where the hell he gonna come? How he gonna get in here? Anybody break up in here, you going out in the body bag. I'm not asking no questions. I'm gonna just get that popping off.
Yeah.
I go, hi, how are you? You must be Santa. No, you got to go. It's just, that's how life is. A lot of times people, like I said, that's why I have this discussion about accountability, because people don't want to hold folks accountable. And that has to stop. And it's got to stop with us first. Like, we can't sit there and tell the white people or whoever, the pink toes, whoever you want to call anybody other race, how to treat us when we don't hold our own accountable. We only hold our own accountable when they're not our friends. And I don't understand that part. When you with me, you with me. But be with me when you know I'm wrong too. I can still stand beside you and know that you're wrong and know that I tried to help you correct that.
Yeah,
Something
but
different.
I
You don't
mean,
know how to correct that.
just in this sector, right? I'm not gonna name names, but there's a certain stinky beard crack baby and a certain crippled failed journalist that both think they always tell the truth, but then when you hear them actually talk, they're always lying. So I'm like, and then it seems like it's only a few people calling them out, and then when you call them out, like people get butthurt or try to defend them, or their little
Well, when you only got
horde of
like 5
minions
people in the
say,
chat and they
"Oh,
talking to
he's this
themselves.
or that."
Yeah, they
Yeah,
talk to themselves.
they
Like
got
for real,
between
Becca who didn't have friends.
their 10 troll accounts.
Yeah, you got 9. You on 17 devices and
Yeah,
shit. Like that's a lot of work to talk to yourself and all the people that's up in your brain. Like
yeah,
that's a lot of work. And for me, I think a lot of that because I know who you're talking about, and
yeah,
I think for the crack baby, I think he sees. I think he sees where he's fucked up at, but he's so far down the fucking rabbit hole. He got to run this shit to the end of it. You know, he got to go with it now because he done fucked up and talked about everybody and dog folks and shit. So now he look like Boo Boo the Fool out here and little Timmy Dum Dum, you know, and Al, oh funky tail ass Al, old ragged ass. Just like I don't really think he would be. I really don't think he'd be welcome in too many other motherfucking sectors. I really don't think. I think he sticks around here because you notice when he got booted off of Max's and shit like that, he been talking shit. Like
yeah,
somebody gassed him up. Like he wasn't doing that before. Soon as he got the cancellation ticket, his ass all of a sudden he got balls of a motherfucking pit bull in this bitch. Like you got you ballsy now. Okay. But Al, we still heard them people in the back, baby. Yes, we
yeah.
know, we heard them.
Yo, another thing like that happened yesterday on Identities Live.
Damn, I went to that 3.
Yeah.
Shit, I have to go back and listen to the live. I'm recorded too, just in case he get amnesia, because he get amnesia a lot.
Yes,
He don't
Carrie,
recall shit.
that's so true, Carrie. But yeah, he was over there. We was over there talking about religion and stuff because identity. He likes talking about religion. So we were
Mm-hmm.
watching this. We were watching this video about this religious um, little boy preacher, right? So then when the video ended, Booty Chin was over there talking to someone, I guess his roommate, about how if you want to talk about religion, just talk about religion. You don't have to force it and crowbar it into a discussion about what is it about context, because that was the original topic. And I'm like, wait, am I hearing what I'm hearing? Like this dude's talking shit. And then when I called him out, he just went quiet. It was so funny.
Like he irritates me because I really feel like he talks down to us, like not just the certain people he talks to, but I think in general, I really think he talks down to black people. I think I don't care what the motherfucker say. That motherfucker ain't half black or nothing. I don't know that. Don't say he
Yeah.
Hawaiian because Hawaiian man is fine and that is ugly.
Yeah,
so that ain't it.
That dude is half asbestos, half alabaster, or whatever.
He's some type of pink though.
That's a whole white man right there.
Yeah, because someone got tans and shit now. They be out here in the tanning and shit. So you don't ever know, baby. Hey, shit, hell, he's something, but he ain't one of us, and he's not trying to be among us to discuss anything. I think he sits there and critiques and he laughs. You know how you can tell a person is laughing at you and not with you?
Yeah,
I get that. I get your laughing, and then he goes and he asks questions. That's why I put in the chat every time I'm in there, don't answer shit at the fucking agent. Because you can't ask him the same shit about his motherfucking life.
Yep. And then he did it again too yesterday. I asked him, so Al, how were you raised? Because he likes to say, oh, I'm secular. I'm secular. So I asked him, wait, were you raised secular?
No,
he's like,
worldly.
well, I don't
That's
answer
secular
those questions. Like, dude, that's a totally normal question to answer. Like, how were you raised religious wise? Like, come on. Like, how weird do you have to be to say, I don't answer those type of questions? Like, come on, dude.
What set me off about him was when Muslim asked him, he was like, well, how's your sisters? How would they feel about you? Why you don't want any kids? That's That's a question when you put out that I don't have kids and a wife and you just not interested like that. Automatically, you're gonna ask, but why? Everybody was
Yeah.
asking, whether you said it in the chat or you thought it in your brain. We all wanted to know why. Because you claim to be an incel, imbecile, whatever the fuck he claims he want to be. He was out here giving out. I heard him on Shakim's live giving out unnecessary, unsolicited ass fucking advice and commentary on Flacco. And y'all know my disdain for Flacco. But at the end of the day, bruh, you don't like women at all. Or you say you can't get one. We don't even know if you even had any relations yourself. We need to be asking you some fucking questions.
Yep.
And shit, like I saw that shit yesterday on shot. Just because I'll be in the bushes and don't say shit, don't mean I don't hear and I don't pick it up. See, he wants to go out and slander, but the same could be said about you too, boo boo. You not exempt. That's why you're banned from over this some bitch. Like I don't want you over here at all.
But am I the only person that thinks that people that make comments that could apply to them, there's something wrong with people like that? Because I'm starting to think he's psychologically deficient.
Yeah, I think he's delayed. I think he's delayed. I think CE is delayed just a little bit because they was having some time of their lives. Now it's polygamy. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. Word of the week, or word of the weekend.
Show your face,
make a change. He is why is he so mad? Make a change. You really hurt that man's spirit. You broke him. He ain't been right ever since. That funky ass thumbnail. Shit. I didn't even know a thumbnail could have that much power.
Yeah. But
man,
that was funny with the whole thumbnail fiasco. And then he was over there begging, please.
Come on, make a change. Come on, brother. And all everybody keep asking, what's the business plan? I ain't worried about no business plan. Come on, bro. Make a change. You don't want to debate me. Like, bruh, you're right. He don't. He said that multiple times. You ain't heard him? Delayed. See what I'm saying? Not necessarily retarded, but delayed. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I think a whole lot of folks is delayed. I believe the crack baby's a little delayed because he got a problem reading and shit. So that let me further know
he admitted to it. He admitted to it.
It's about the first step to help is acceptance. Hey, we're working on something.
Yeah. He said, I'm about to run for office.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm about to run for troll president. Psych, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're trying to do the troll? I swear to God, I'm gonna finish start having the petty awards and shit. Who was the most petty this week? Cause man, slander guy, Candyman. Yeah, that thing delayed too. She been delayed in a whole lot of ways, more than one. I'm trying to tell you.
Who's Candyman?
I ain't making no assumptions. Allegedly.
Wait. Who's that?
Candyman, Candyman. You know that deep voice heifer. She be over there with the flying monkeys.
I got
it. And her piss poor sob sucking having ass husband. That one, because he can't correct her neither. When your man can't correct you and settle that ass down, something wrong. I don't know who got the pants over there. Something ain't right.
I think there's some weird stuff going on, like some cuckery.
Yeah, there's some stuff going on.
I think Grown Clown is in the corner while.
Yeah, I thought the whole situation was weird. Like, boo. Like, for real. I'm sorry, but as a woman, I understand there are some women in the world that has just deep voices. I know a lot of women from the East Coast that has deep voices, not that motherfucking deep, but deep voices. None the same. But I can't. As a woman, if I was a man, I wouldn't want no woman that sounds like me in the dark. Like, what you hitting? Like, you hitting a man or a woman at night. You fuck up with the lights on. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be good today. I tried to be nice today. I really did, but shit, that heifer irritates me because she caused a lot of shit that did not need to be caused. Like, she's holding that Negro back, and I don't understand that shit. Like, she don't see the problem. It's her, and it's him too. But shit, she a main one.
Yeah, I mean, she single-handedly killed his chat.
For real. She did. Like, I didn't know. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life where a person literally can run off over 100 some odd people with the fuck shit. Like, run them right the fuck off. Fuck up your paper. She don't even know the bitch like that. How you let somebody sound like, be my victim? Like, come and say and fuck up your shit. I don't understand that shit. Like, not even your own wife can do that, but you let a foreign bitch do that shit? A stranger who ain't even black? She said she indigenous. Okay. Oh, okay. What tribe, honey? I'm waiting for a tribe. Man, sir, hit M, whatever. I'm waiting for a tribe, ma'am. You should know since you get off my land. Get off my land. This ain't your shit. So what one are you from? I'm just gonna say, I just want to know where you from, where was your people, all that shit. Put that down in the chat, cause bitch, I know you in here lurking. That bitch is lying. I don't even think she's even indigenous. I really don't. I think she is from being on the East Coast, probably some type of maybe Puerto Rican or something, and half. I don't know. She looked like a little dirty mulatto. Not all mulattoes are dirty, but she looked dirty. That's why I called her dirty. She do look dirty. I'm just saying.
I think she's half pink toe too. Because
yeah, I see it.
Dark circles around the eyes. That's
from lack of sleep or drugs. That'll do that too. Drugs and lack of sleep will give you bags under your eyes. You go 3 or 4 days and you don't go to sleep. Them bags get real heavy.
Binary's backstage, Vita.
Oh, you is? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at the vine. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Binary. Come on through. I was running my damn mouth.
It's all what good. Hey, it's the only one. I done hacked Binary. Get your money, black man.
Get your money. It was more like that.
Money.
I thought that wall
you better
was
watch out with your job, nigga.
That wall was assaulted, and I think the wall is to press charges because she was beating the fuck out that wall. Like, she was going 10 for 10 on that motherfucking wall. I thought she was gonna fall over the banister. I was like, oh Jesus, catch her for she fall.
What's wrong with these people, man? What is
wrong
with them? Oh my gosh, they crazy, bro.
Yo, Binary, what's up with you? You trying to send out an olive branch and shit?
To who?
To Smoke.
Hey, man, that's the homie, man.
Sorry, my bad, not Smoke. Man. The bearded crack baby.
Hey, man. Hey, he's doing his thing. You know, you can't shit on that, man. Hold it down, Magenta.
He's doing his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's over there talking about the lost books of the Bible and things.
Yeah, he's trolling us again. Binary's trolling us.
Yeah, the lost books of the Bible.
We need to get. Sometimes I get carried away in Code Fam and stop playing around Vita V. She needs to be Code Fam stacked.
How you just gonna try to recruit? How you gonna recruit?
We got to
recruit. Hey, what about when they're on the V squad? See, everybody already got their people. So why can't she just be on the squad? See, we gonna argue. Because she can argue with a motherfucker. I just literally saw Darrell come unhinged, and he didn't even know he came unhinged.
Hey, listen,
that was great. I was like, shit, we can use her.
You know, Code Fam is just the umbrella. That's all. She could be. Somebody
slander got that positively. Damn, Carrie Ann, you on the market? We out here bidding for you. I ain't gonna do nothing strange for you or nothing like that. But I still say, go with your girl. I'm sorry, Slander. You my boy. Binary, you my boy. But
what are you talking about? Listen, I consider you, Stargate, Defrauding, Identity, me. That's Code Fam, man. And you can still be the V spot. I don't care about it. You know, I don't care about all that.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about my original peeps, man. I need sometimes I get carried away to just
because you can go toe to toe. Now, like I say, I don't agree with everybody about everybody's opinions, but like I did say earlier, I think that if we educate and come off that perception of what somebody is, I think y'all will be just fine. Because nobody come into this sector knowing every little motherfucking thing. That's just stupid to do that. And I say that since you don't know a lot about the black side, hey, we got plenty of shit we can motherfucking show you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, we some miraculous ass people.
And had she known, she could have been better prepared for what was coming her way. Because
I wasn't prepared for that shit. I didn't know he was gonna come like her like that.
Well, it looks harder than it really is. It just looks that way. But she did her due diligence, right? She went to the job and was like, look, I'm in this crazy ass sector. They're like, we don't give a damn. She's like, all right, 2 thumbs up for them motherfuckers.
Right. She's like, I'm back on my shit. I had to secure the job. I feel you. I do the same shit, but the thing is, like, my director, the people that like I work with, some of them that's over me, they're already in the sector. Y'all just don't know because they stay in the bushes. That's why anybody can, like, they tried to dox. There was nothing that we see what the fuck you do. So, well, can't get me with that. Try again. But it's funny. It's funny like that. Like, literally, when I came into this, I've been in this sector for a while. Not on this side particularly, but more on the linen and ASS side. I know more about their little shit they got going on. It wasn't until I started hearing the rails, I'm a little bit too much, and then I ventured my ass on over here and got nosy. and then I understand. It was like somebody like, hey, you in the hood, you staying now. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, especially whenever you started going back and forth with Flacco. That's what I think that's what solidified you in the hood, just so you know.
That's because I go, like I say, I can roast with the best of them. That's why I don't take nothing on here that deep. Like I tell people, I don't hate the man. I just don't like him. I don't hate him. Right. Like I wouldn't wish death or nothing on him. I'm not going to go and try to stop his money. I'm not going to do none of that. Why? Because that's not what I do.
Right.
Now that really isn't what I do. Hold on, I got somebody else. Oh, here she is. Boom.
Hey, America.
Hey, y'all. I'm so happy to be back. Let me tell you, I was so sad thinking I wouldn't be able to engage in all this good fuckery anymore. And you know what made me real happy is anti-Afro Svengali dumbass paid somebody $300, and guess what? I'm back, bitch.
Oh, really?
Yes, she did. Yeah, I saw that little poll she had out. Yes.
So, Carrie, you were the person that was leaving the so-called sinking ship?
I think so. Now, mind you, I haven't really been watching her videos since I realized she was lying on Make a Change, and I started making videos about her. Cause I'm not her. I'm not Al. I don't sit around just listening to people hate on me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, it's nothing. So I don't know. You know, but it looked like from her thumbnails, as soon as I said I was out, it looked like she was saying we have a winner. So I'm assuming that meant it was me.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Looked like it. Looked like it to me.
Yeah. It looked like it to me too. I was like, girl, you done wasted $300 like a fool. That's what you do when I say people not for the community in real life, they not for the community in real life. Because that's nothing to bet on. I'm sorry, it just isn't. That's a bullying tactic.
Well, and the fact that, like, I mean, I just want to, it's a couple of things I wanted to say. Like, I don't hold anybody responsible for, like, my mental health. And so I'm sure that, like, me being back is people that might want to come at me and they're like, what, am I going to, like, you know, freak out? But if I need to dip, I'll dip just like I did before, you know? But the idea that it's clear that I was kind of having a panic attack and I was afraid, like, for my, if not safety, like my job. And for somebody who purports to be all about victims and everything, like, how could you be celebrating another woman being afraid? Like, what type of sick shit is that?
Crazy.
Right.
You know, and to take delight in that was just it was bizarre. But, you know, I think that she's been cracking up for a little while. So yeah, I'm glad she wasted her $300, and I would be interested to see if she could double up, because I thought it was weird she didn't just do $250, right? And she couldn't make it all the way to the $500, so she come with this random ass $300. Like, that's a weird amount. So I'm interested to see if she could double up on her little friend buying campaign.
Shit, you know her ass, and she over there telling them she making a video right now. We all gonna be in the thumbnail,
Absolutely. She's
child.
like, keep on talking. That's a clip. That's a
Right.
clip.
Right.
I'll be in the
Talking.
chat.
Yo, I said I wasn't gonna watch any more of her videos, and I decided ever since I made Code Fam HQ, I'm watching everybody's videos. And so I painfully sat through at least 1/4 of the videos she made on me. It was
Right, right.
Right, I don't have it in. Right, I don't got it in me to put too many people to sit through a whole one. I was like, oh, this burns my spirit.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it's bad. It's
What's
bad.
up? What's up? Welcome back, Henry.
Oh, we really in trouble now.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we all gonna be
We
gonna be
going
about
down.
4 weeks worth of
Binary.
material.
Binary, go sit in the corner somewhere. If
Whatever.
you're scared, go to church. Sweetie.
I'm at church right now, and I'm
Okay,
scared.
then pray. Then pray. You need to pray.
Let me go
That's
pray.
what I
Just
do
tell her the
every day.
definition of a reprobate because she's over there. What's a reprobate?
Let's go ahead and put the definition. Oh, and you're calling Rev G a reprobate? Oh, shut up, woman. Shut up already. Gosh. Something going on with her. The crazy thing is, y'all, this is a very unpopular opinion, but as far as therapists in the sector, I think D. Durrell's better. He's just better. That's not saying much, but that's saying a lot. If you dig what I'm
Actually,
saying.
you actually got a point. Actually, if I had to go, I had to go with Durrell on this one because Durrell, at least he'll leave, he'll delete some videos, and he'll go back and refresh himself. He'll come back talking right. This heifer
Right.
just, I can't be wrong. I can't be wrong. I can't be wrong. I can't be.
Right.
Facts.
Oh,
Right.
no, no.
I can't.
No, wait a minute, Vita. Her catchphrase is, people know me for telling the truth. So
That's
people
how you know
are
she a
going to
liar.
listen
Right.
to me.
That's how you know she lying.
Only liars say
I was
shit.
like, bitch.
That's how you know she lying,
It's
man.
so
And for those who are out here who are screen recording and going to take her to it because she said y'all be in these chats, not her, giving her the 411, by all means, tell her we're a safe panel and she can bring that ass over here and say it to herself. But she ain't got to make no video. I can save her the editing and all that shit. And the 1942 music and all that shit, I can save her some time. She can bring her ass on over here and I can say it to her face how she acting a fool. But she don't want to do that. So will y'all take this back on over there? Till I said go fuck herself up against the wall with handcuffs on. Okay, thank you.
But she's not
Yikes.
gonna give. She's smarter than D. Durrell in the
Facts.
sense that she's not gonna give nobody the opportunity to embarrass and read her ass. Like she knows
Oh
that.
yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, that's because she can't take it. I really think she just
Right.
can't take it. If someone wants to do it
No, she
and to
can't.
be in her face, she can't take it.
Right.
She'll crumble. Like
Right.
I just get
I
that
agree.
that whole I'm a coward. Yeah, that's a good word. Coward. Cower down like a motherfucker.
Be lying.
DP, I'm telling.
Yeah, but one of the
Right,
reasons I was so afraid was because of what she did to Binary, you know, because he didn't lose his job. But like, dude, who wants to be talking to their boss about, I mean, the only equivalent I could think is if somebody like with like you go on your boss and they're like, so I see you've been watching this type of porn. And it's like, well, yes, sir, I do enjoy porn, sir. But
Oh, wow.
like, I didn't really, it's just like so embarrassing.
Thank God
like,
I don't watch porn.
talk about this. Yeah.
Damn, but that shit is some porn. Okay, well, damn.
Yeah.
But I
and you know
understand.
she's gonna do
There's
a
We
video
Unlock on the
about that.
panel.
Right.
I
right.
tell you, she finna go, look at the two, I'm talking about porn. I'm like, now that
They
you was an
use the
example.
P word.
Binary
talking
is an
about
educator,
porn.
and he's on a
Your job
panel
know
when
that
they're
you watch
talking about
videos
porn.
of people having sex.
Yo, for real.
This coming from teachers and professionals.
Horrible.
I guess if you don't get your ass out of here, bitch, and you doing the shit you do coming from a therapist, who the fuck are you giving therapy to? They need to get their money back because you ain't helping shit.
Yo,
Yo,
'cause
last
I-
thing I heard is she don't even practice no more. She don't even got a
Oh, that-
license.
Oh, well, I'll be shit.
Whoa.
No. She does have a license. It's still active.
Oh, okay.
Well, hell, she
Oh,
need
she's
to
just not
set that
practicing no
motherfucker
more?
on the leash on a shelf or
I
something.
guess.
'Cause that bitch,
I
yeah.
guess so.
Because my thing was, okay, she puts out a video. She takes the time to put out a video. Is that in between her scheduling her patients, or she counsels her patients first and then she does the videos, or how does that work? You
I
know
don't
what?
think she's practicing.
you know what? Push back my 2:30 because I get this video out about
Right.
porn and people talking about porn and
Right.
how does that work?
And you can't convince me she don't be up watching all these shows herself. That bitch don't have no friends. She don't have no supporters. But who? Al and Rev G, and we'll see how much longer that lasts. But
Yeah.
who?
And she
You
keeps
can't
calling
tell me
Al
she's not
disabled.
listening to this madness.
Al keeps saying he's not
Spit
disabled, and
out
she
my
keeps
water.
saying he is. I don't understand that.
Hold on,
What's
wait
the
a minute.
truth?
Wait a minute. I missed that one. She said his man is disabled.
Yeah,
But
she
Al
keeps on
said he
saying
was
it. Binary
fine.
keeps talking about disabled people like
Who?
Al.
Well, binary, you a piece of shit anyway. So yeah.
Well, we all know that Al is mobility challenged, so
I just want to
Al,
say
are
I
you
don't.
delayed?
it's
Okay.
not a
Oh,
secret. I mean,
delayed.
it's just
I
that
don't
he's
really
lying
agree
about
with
it.
making fun of him for being handicapped. I just gotta say, because like, dude, people could be handicapped that's in the chat right now. I don't care about Al and his feelings, but like I think that's but no. I'm not trying to be the morality police. Do you? I'm just not gonna participate in it.
That is
Okay, but
yes. That
to
is
all the
I'm good.
to all the mobility challenge people, I'm just making fun of Al, not you.
Right. And I mean it's the Al, I don't feel like it's wrong to do it because just like I dipped, he could stop coming around here at any given time. Just like Anti-Afro Svengali want to play a victim. If you don't engage, the sector will forget you. So everybody that's here wants to be here.
Yeah,
Yes.
smoke knows about that.
I honestly think like I
Wow.
said earlier, like
Wow.
look, I have a disability. I got ADHD. Y'all can tell this shit. But come on now, like literally, I work around disabled people, delayed people all the time. So it like he said he not delayed or disabled. He says his legs work and everything.
Okay, so
And
we good. So we can talk about it.
right,
So we good. He's not disabled. We're not talking about disabled people because
hope
he
Allegedly.
she not
claims he's
lying
not
on that man.
disabled. So we good.
I'm
If
not
he
talking.
was
I just don't like
disabled
his
though,
shit.
if he was disabled and living in a home, at least it would make sense why he keeps coming around here just to get verbally abused. Like he thinks he's so much better than everybody here. At least if he was crippled, it would be like, well, he's lonely, so I get it. But if he can walk
Wow.
around,
He
I don't
really
know
is lonely.
why he keep
That's a
walking
Yeah,
fact.
yeah,
here. I don't get it.
Now he's
yeah.
addicted
He's
just like
lonely.
everybody else,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
he's in here. Like he stays around because I think he feels that this is where he's comfortable at. He gets
Yep.
more attention here
Yep.
because
Yeah.
really he
Absolutely.
really has. He gets attention here, and he likes that because he's never had that type of attention. So I can see it. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't have time for you to talk down on me in the same. No, I can tell the difference when you talking to me and talking down on me. I don't like to be questioned anyway like that. And when you try to be nosy and what do you do for a hobby? Well, what the hell? What the hell do you do? Shit, hell, you asking me?
Right.
Like I think you're an agent when you start going like that. Like you go, he's long winded at that too. So he'll start right now, and he won't be off the panel until next Tuesday. I ain't got time for that shit. I got shit to do. Okay, I just don't. And I just think that his initial motive is fucked up. I think that little article he swears he wrote and it's great. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
all them errors I saw in there, and I'm not even in the, editorial world, but I know some errors was up in that motherfucker. And
Yeah,
I was just
yo,
like, I ain't got time for you.
the biggest thing that got me was when he was trying to bash people with master's degrees and
Right.
he running around with a bachelor. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
That's because everybody went, huh?
That's
What?
when I realized that dude might be, mentally delayed because I'm like,
Right.
dude, how are you gonna defeat your own argument with your own life history? Like, come on.
It's your own life. I was like, whoa, man, that's tough.
Well, and let me say, like my degree, my bachelor's is in English, right? And the teaching of English. And I don't. My thing is, I wouldn't fault him just for having bad grammar, which he does have really deplorable grammar. The punctuation, the spelling, the spacing, everything's wrong. Everything he writes is wrong. But it was to me, it was the lack of ideas and fresh input. It was just like regurgitated basic facts. It's like a fucking Wikipedia article. So that's to me what was more like, why is this even an article? Like, what have you
Yikes.
contributed? You know?
Yeah, all of it's weird. I just, like I say, how he came up into the sector. Like, I understood. Okay, hey, you're gonna go talk to another, channel holder about Umar or whatever, and how you're racist. Everybody has an opinion, either whether we like it or not, whether you're black, white, or indifferent. Everybody's gonna have an opinion about this particular about Umar. So I was just like, I wasn't worried too much about it and stuff like that. I actually only saw part of Let Me See Your Transcript actual interview with him because he was born when he started. So I was falling asleep on that ass. So I had to turn and go back and turn and go back. But he stayed and he was talking, well, I'm here because I'm a defend, I'm being attacked. I'm like, ain't nobody bringing your sticking ass up. So what the hell is you talking about? Just say you here because you like it here and you like some of the stuff that we talk about and you feel like you're welcome and shit. He should have left it at that and it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But from day one, he was standoffish like he was, like we was beneath him. How dare you? Like,
yo, did you hear the racist comment he made about Flocka? He was talking about him being from Africa and called him a general mosquito.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how the mosquitoes be over in Africa and stuff, and how Flocka's connected with General D. He was calling him the general mosquito and stuff. Straight from where's he from?
Liberia, I think.
Yeah, Liberia. Yep, straight from Liberia. That's what happens. And he even brought up Liberia, but Shake and Bake cut him off. He was on Shake and Bake's panel, and he was about to start bringing up Liberia stuff, and Shake and Bake cut him off. It was like, no, it wasn't even Shake and Bake that cut him off. It was Keeping It Plain. Keeping It Plain was like, look at here, bro. Crazy, man. He was about to get in going racist, and
well,
Keeping It Plain saved his ass.
Smart, and he never has any good snaps. Like he's just completely not clever enough to really play these fuckery type games. You got to be quick with that shit. So that was he probably had been working on that forever. Thought he really had something. Like, ooh.
Right? He didn't realize he was going down the biggest racist lane ever.
Africa, right? But for real though, I just hopped up here to say, like, number one, Vita, I was looking for you to be making some summaries, and I didn't see any, and our sister really needed them. For whatever I've been missing all this time, I'm looking forward to you doing your little recaps. And seriously, I miss your voice. I'm so happy to be back. Vita's voice just completely slays me. I'm so happy to be back, y'all. So that's what I really hopped up here to say. And if anybody want to put together a little recap for us, sister, I would really appreciate it.
Girl, do your own homework. Welcome to the sector. What the hell?
It's so much.
Shut up.
What the
Shut
hell?
up,
Don't leave it to fucking buy there and say some crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Somebody got to make some content. Like, nobody has been making any recaps when I needed them the most. So,
well, damn, I didn't know I was slipping like that. I was coming. I was working me. I'm out here breaking up drug fights out the emergency room. I'm sorry, I was coming.
Okay, well, if it was drug fights, I guess it's fine.
Child, it's all about everything in the emergency
room. Thank y'all for welcoming me back, y'all. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, for real, welcome back. You're welcome.
Just put your vest on when you go into Slander Ave. I tell you, put your vest on, because in that chat, hey, nobody plays. Everybody come swinging. So y'all make sure you put your vest on.
And it seems like your skin got a little thicker too, because you need that.
Yeah.
You know that, right? You need that. So you be
I think she dropped off.
Oh, she gone? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But she'll hear us in the chat though. Hold on, I got somebody else. Oh, we got past of it. Come on here, TD Jakes. How you doing?
Listen, I'm not going to be above you long. Uncle Vic just want to see my little niece and Vita V. How you doing, baby? Lord have mercy. I miss you. Uncle Vic miss you.
Too.
Yes, he do. I miss you.
I miss y'all too.
What's good? How y'all doing?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Well, I'm good. I see your topic tonight is accountability, man. What's up? What's going on?
I mean, it just noticed some shit that been going around, not just in my sector, and well, my sector, all our sector. I say mine because I was gonna say this sector, the conscious energy, Lord Jesus, the conscious sector and shit with the whole polite thing, and people are making excuses, acting like it's a child's fault that a grown man doesn't not being held accountable for his actions, and I think that that's wrong. You don't hold children responsible for what another grown 40-something-old man does. So I was just out here, getting my whole view of the thing, and I just need people to keep their friends and people that they call loyal and friends to help keep them in check, because people are losing their shit around here. People just get on the internet and they just forget I got to have common sense and boundaries, and I can't go too far.
Understand.
So I was out here just spreading the word.
Keep preaching, baby. Keep preaching. Hey, Binary, I got a question for you, dog.
What up, fam?
Hey, man, what happened, man? You don't do the weekly routine no more like you normally do?
Man, I actually got a real job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back.
I do too.
Yeah, so I'm back at work, man. That requires me to actually work. So, but summertime, bro, that's when I'm hitting it up. But just head over to CoFam HQ, man. I'll be doing them sneak lives over there.
Oh, cool, bet. I'm gonna check you out, man. Man. I just want to check how y'all doing. How you doing, Glorian?
I'm good. Enjoying my day off.
Hey, I bless you, child, bless you. Well, the pastor's gone. I'm about to eat me some pizza. I just want to tell the sector I love you. I just want to tell you I'm watching from the clouds. I'm trolling in the chat tonight, so keep it live, all right?
All right,
Pastor.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Yo, y'all think Star, because I sure ain't seen her. Is she all right? Do I need to do a check on her too? Binary, you heard from Star?
No, I haven't heard from her in a minute. Dogs are probably going to start
barking.
In
the chat heard from Star. Somebody put a code out for her and make sure she amongst us. Check on her. She might be going through. Somebody check on your people. Y'all got to be friends, not check on her. Star, if you see this or hear this, girl, hit my email or hit somebody email, let us know you all right. Because you know me, I checks on folks. I don't believe like, hey, you got to check on people because you don't know where people's minds be at. Sometimes all somebody got to do is, are you all right? And shit, and that's all somebody did. Somebody said, "Can I read out the Friday?" I don't know how you can read. I don't know how you can read that boring ass article. Did y'all know here on the panel? Do y'all know how to read Al's article? That somebody got the link. That I don't have. Do y'all know?
Yeah, I've read it already. It's nothing to write home about. No pun intended. It's just all he did was watch, a bunch of videos and then repeat what he saw and then said, "Oh, I exposed Umar." I'm like, no, you really didn't. You're kind of late, actually, but yeah.
So that whole article was because he saw 2 full videos and that was it. He didn't actually research.
Yeah,
the child didn't actually research nothing.
Like you could tell that all he did was watch some people's videos, like E&J and Hoagie Head, and then he went on and wrote like he discovered Umar on his own, which he didn't. But it's nothing special. Trust me.
Look at Make a Change. How you doing? You Make a Change and made the appearance on the DVD. What's going on with you, Make a Change?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Show the channel some love. I keep missing the streams, man. So
yeah, because I'll be quick with it because I don't be on 2 hours or so. I just say what I say and get off.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
So what's been going on in your world over there? I see you on the hit list again over there on somebody's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to defend you. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell did he do? He ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, you see how funny it is with that. And it's like it's just funny watching those videos, man. I'd already watched them, but every now and then, if my name is on there, I like put it on like 2x speed and kind of watch it really quick.
You're right, because you got to speed them videos up.
Yeah.
You just fell asleep or logged off.
I know, right?
Yeah, I was like, well, I didn't understand all the extraness. I'm trying to figure out why Binary was in her mouth today. Like, Binary ain't said nothing to you, so I'm trying to figure out what's the extraness for. And like I always say, when a person's doing good, why don't people want to broadcast that? Why they want to broadcast some devilish shit? your worst of your worst. But I appreciate your work that you do. I'll be over there looking at your channel, and if I miss something, I go back because you
And
fact check that shit.
and you if you look at this stuff, it's always interesting that, oh no, I guess she's saying that I say that she ducks. I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
that she and Rev G ducks D Darrell. But if you go back to my stuff, I never said that. That
Mm-hmm.
even Rev G has the screenshot where I said they doxed his wife, but that's what she does, is she would take information and twist it around, but I don't pay attention to that. I ain't even worrying about her.
Yeah, yeah, I don't really worry. But right now, I think that the more it is dug down into that, your behavior won't be accepted. And so people like grab hold of that because, like I say, you got to hold folks accountable, and that's what I'm about. I don't like being no fake person. I can't sit under something and I knew it was wrong. I got to tell you, hey, that's wrong. I pull you to the side and say, hey, that's wrong. But it's like, can't nobody tell her she wrong without it being a whole video backlash. Like, yeah. I was completely surprised that she called Be Accountable a bitch. Like, it's in the title. I'm just like, oh, she getting real ballsy around here. And I'm just like, the man does not talk about you, so why is it a situation? Leave folks out of it. Like, this is a chat. It's YouTube. Everybody has something to say. When your behavior is being displayed a certain way, people are going to comment.
Right.
It's just naturally like that. If people are going to comment, and she cannot get that through her skull that she is not the Don, and that she's liable to be talked about when you act out of line. I get it. I mean, I don't know why is that hard for her to understand.
It's funny that she's talking about that. I said stuff about ADOS, but every time people ask her to show, she could never show it, which it should be easy because she said I have a habit of doing it. So if I have a habit of doing it, it should be very easy for her to find an instance. But it's very interesting. It has nothing to do with ADOS, because if it really, what's that guy's name? Albert. He wrote an article about ADOS and the whole movement, and he pretty much equated it to like some type of like superhero. Basically, he downplayed the whole thing. I'm like, okay, if you want to go after somebody, you got him on there. He wrote a whole article pretty much brushing off the whole movement. Why, if you really want, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just like when Umar, he comes in and he uses, the whole racism stuff as a way to get you in your emotion and then beg for donation. It's just like her. She couldn't come up with a way be honest on what I did. So she came up with this whole ADOS stuff. And then you see people, they hear that and then they automatically say, okay, well, but they don't look at anything else. I'm like, lady, I never said anything about that. And she still can't prove it to this day, But,
right, she's trying to spin a whole different narrative that doesn't need to be spent. Like, I just saw how it was. I was like, he hasn't said nothing about ADOS. What are you talking, ma'am? What are you talking about? and I see you down there. Hey, thanks. I was looking for you earlier, but like, I just see that there is just you've been there, so she wasn't always like that. That's why I said there's something not right here. Either the old you was the fake one, and you just did this till you got a little bit of a following, and this is the real you, or something's wrong with you now, and we need to get you some help. Like, I don't know, which one is which. I just know that the fuck shit she's doing has got to cease, and I'm withholding folks to that shit. Like, I'll hold you to that shit. You making these videos and you have the opportunity to come on my channel. You have the opportunity to go and prosecute D. Darrell. You didn't do all the steps that I thought you would do to prove what you said you got to prove, that you're being attacked. Like the D. Darrell situation, she should have been first in line as the prosecutor, because she had the biggest shit to say about D. Darrell. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Slander, I'll see you later. I'll be over there in your chat with my vest on. So I just, that kills me. That kills me. Thanks, Spider, for coming on. That kills me that she thinks it's okay. And that's not okay. that's never going to be okay with real adults. You cannot sit here and try to spin a whole different thing. And people who follow you or follow me or follow Glow or follow a lot of people that she's named, they already see what they're doing. So they're going to be like, where are you getting that from what they're doing? I'm not understanding the two. Like, if you're on here and we see what you're doing and then you go make a video and we ain't seen what you saw, we just going to think that you're crazy. That's what I think. I think you losing something. And I think it's sad. Hey, what's that?
Hey, sweetie. I'm getting ready to drop off as well. I'm getting ready to go eat. I'm so proud of my StreamYard this time because it didn't act up. It did not act up.
Yeah, girl. You is good. Go ahead and accept that. I'm sure finna when I get off of here, because that's what I am finna do, because I want to go over and be nosy at 8 o'clock. I'm going to go dib and dab and slander Ave. And I'm going to try not to get hit with a bullet or an AK. But yeah, I was just finna, because I'm finna go get me some burgers. I made homemade burgers and fries. So I'm finna go dib and dab up in that. My fat ass got to eat.
I will say this, like, if you still in her camp, you need to be careful, because right now she has this bully mentality up in her head. And the one thing I know about bullies is that they'll turn on everybody eventually.
Yeah.
Because if you're co-signing, you still sticking around, and you're not holding her accountable for her actions, guess what? She's going to think that you're okay with it. And when she feels that you're the weakest link, she's going to turn on you. So I am out of here to eat, make a change. Vita, y'all have a good one.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Yeah. So.
But yes, y'all, I'm so sorry that this has to happen to y'all amongst our own people. But make a change. Keep making your videos. They are entertaining. They are informative. And I do learn from that. You go and you got to go here. You got to go here. I like all that. You ABC me through the shit so I can go look for myself. So I appreciate you out here doing that.
That's what it is. It's nothing, and that's the thing is, I think people should be able to say, okay, well, I agree with this, but I don't agree with something else. And we don't get mad at each other. Because I think that's the whole reason why we in this predicament with Umar, because people felt that they couldn't question the whole situation because they felt, okay, if they questioned it, then they look like, oh, well, you're being a coon, you're being a this, and it got out of hand. I think you should be allowed to ask questions. So it's very interesting now that when people question certain things, that you get basically scolded, because you ask, you shouldn't ask any question. Which is just silly, but it is what it is. I ain't even worry. And just for the record, I was never in their camp. I just made my videos. I think people, and that's the thing too. I think that because people make videos that are anti-Umar, you always automatically get lumped in like a AWF.
Right.
But it's like, that's kind of crazy. So
yeah, it's weird.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to go and get some stuff done. I'll be listening from the clouds, and have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
So if anyone else does not want to join up, Slander Guy has opened Slander app, and I am fin to vest up, go get my food, and go sit up in there and see what he's got in store. So please, y'all, let's go support the Slander app on Positively. Hey, I appreciate all those who came and sat with me on this accountability, and I'll probably doing a story time with B tomorrow, because y'all know I clean every Saturday, so I'll be talking my talk. So y'all go over there to Slander Ave. He is on, and that's where I'm fin to go. One more time, thank y'all for coming through. And like I do mean what I say, please hold people accountable for their actions. And thank y'all. I love you. And I'll see you on the next live. All right, y'all? Peace.